multiplying in algebra in 49 seconds. Let's go. When it comes to multiplying in algebra, guys, the key thing to note is that we're always going to multiply our numbers by our numbers and our individual letters by our individual letters. Let me show you what I mean. First off, 3x squared times by 4xy squared. What's it going to be? Numbers by numbers. 3 times by 4, that's going to be 12. X squared times by x, that's going to be x cubed. And finally, we tag on our y squared at the end. What about this next example? We have 5x times by 2y times by 3x cubed times by y squared. First off, our numbers by our numbers. 5 times 2 is 10, times by 3 is going to be 30, so we have 30. Then our individual letters, our x's, we have x times by x cubed, that's going to be x to the power of 4. And finally, y times by y squared, that is going to be y cubed. Last up, our last example, 3x times by y squared times by 2z squared times by x cubed times by z. First off, our numbers by our numbers. 3 times by 2, that's going to be 6. Next up, our x's, we have an x over here and an x over here. X times by x to the power of 3, that's going to be x to the power of 4. What about our y's? We have only one number in y, so that's going to be y squared that we have. And finally, z squared times by z, that's going to give us z cubed, guys, as our final part to our final question.